About a month ago or so, I posted a video, and in the video I shared with our subscribers, that I had been considering for the past little while now the possibility of starting a second channel for what we post here, with the focus of that channel being more geared to the older demographic. So more retirement oriented, pension oriented, all those types of things. And I will say thank you, because we received on that video roughly 4 times the volume of comments, which in this case, of course, were feedback from the normal video that we did. And these comments were, yes, you should, no, you shouldn't. Very valuable input as to what you want from our channel here. So I'm going to share in the video today what decision we've made as far as how we're going to proceed on this. And maybe a bit of a spoiler alert here, but I'm not here alone. And I do have a very special guest who I'd like to bring into the video right now. Brandon, welcome to my home. Welcome to Powell River. As you know, this video we're doing today is this concept of possibly starting a new channel. And we had the opportunity to be together here to make this big announcement. And so,
what's the decision? Let them know.
Go straight into the decision?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. The decision was to stay together here as a channel.
It's obviously such a blast to be able to film with you, Dad, and it's something special. It's a dynamic that not a lot of other channels can do. Like that's overwhelmingly we saw that in the comments.
Let's take a moment and just look at some of these comments here. Let's start with Terry, and Terry says, "I'm a male, 55 to 64, so kind of more my range. Love the content you're providing, Mark. Would be excited to see more content from you, especially with investing and planning towards retirement." And Terry got 22 thumbs up or likes on that video.
I'm 47. Would absolutely love a channel that focuses on retirement, near retirement topics. Always find your videos insightful, Mark. And I also appreciate the topics from the younger audience, as I do help my teenage kids. I'll continue to watch either.
Mark McCormick says, "You have my vote for more retirement-focused videos," and 37 thumbs up on this. So a lot of people were kind of leaning towards what Mark was saying there. However, let's move to the other side of that equation here. And Dominique, the Easy Minimalist, I mean, she said, "Oh, please both stay on this channel. It's a unique opportunity to get different perspectives." And we had 99 thumbs up on that, which was definitely the most of any. And I'm taking the thumbs up as a I agree. And Chestnut 49 says, "Mark, I'm over 70 and a late saver. I tell my kids to watch and tell them how lucky they are to have this type of information. Brandon appeals to the younger crowd. You bring a calming and reassuring presence. I really hope you stay." 16 thumbs up there.
And last one here for True Music. "I just turned 30. Your channel has stood out because of you guys both bring unique perspectives. Personally, I like having both of you on this channel."
With 24 thumbs up.
Yeah.
I think we'll do one more here just to sort of drive it home. I don't know. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I did watch these videos, but I had my parents in mind. I like that it's all on one channel. 43 more votes for that. And Meg chimes in. There is something to be said about having one channel that is a one-stop shop.
Doing this exercise and hearing from you guys, it actually like re-sparked that energy. It really did. So that's why I'm like, it's almost like we get to start fresh, and I'm personally so excited for the revitalization, because yeah, certainly, or at least over the past year since Ava came around, we've been doing less and less of the joint videos, and our own things. And I'll just say this: we noticed people commenting who have never commented before. So you see the names, your supporters. You guys are commenting on all the videos. We love you guys. But then it was really touching to see people that clearly may have just watched in the background and thrown their likes down, but never commented. And then it's like, hey, I'm a first-time commenter, to voice their opinion. And like I said, although there was a very strong demand to spin off their own channel, even to like the day where we made the decision, we were still 50-50. Because there's pros and cons, there's merits to both. But I think some of these comments, like from you guys that did decide to speak up and leave a comment that said like, hey, you enjoy the banter, you enjoy the dynamic. Yeah. That was enough to just tip the scale back. And I'll just say, I was fully ready for you to leave and go and branch off and spread your wings.
Oh, and I had made plans with projects for the new channel. Yeah. So we'd gotten to that point.
And then we cut, speaking for myself, I got reeled back in by the comments. And now I do agree. Now it's like I'm fully behind this decision because it is something that's not really replicatable and it's special and it's just it is special at the end of the day.
I'm just going to drive home the point here. What you just said, and I hadn't thought about this just this moment, was how many comments we got from people who we have never seen them comment. And we always read the comments, whether we have time to reply to them right away or not. But names we'd never seen with strong, emotional pleas kind of thing. So that was huge. One of the biggest comments I heard was, please don't leave because we love the dad jokes. You know, and we're not, we wouldn't get them if we're in a separate channel.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, but...
You say my dad jokes are slacking? I will be the first.
You get dad jokes now too, don't you? Jeez.
Come on.
Gotta work on that.
Forget about it.
Okay, so I'm staying now.
But the dad jokes aren't good. Like I need years and years of practice before they get at your level. That's for sure.
I'm working on it. What we've ascertained from this whole exercise is the majority of people want to have this. So we're going to remain doing that. So as I say, Brandon, you're going to focus more, just continue doing what you're doing. I love doing the investment related ones, and I'm going to continue doing those, but I'm also going to place an equal focus on more of the retirement-oriented one as well. I've kind of interspersed them along, more just sort of off the top of my head as opposed to having a finite plan, but clearly you want both. So we're going to give both. I'm going to focus more things like, one of the things I want to do is I want to introduce some real-life case studies because I worked with a lot of people who went into retirement and had spent years in retirement, and obviously changing the names and identity, that type of thing, but to give you some real-life examples, I've seen some comments, like things like, I'm 60 years old. I have very little savings. Like, what do I do? I want retirement. Those type of topics. I mentioned in the previous video talking about this potential change here, the reality that we have such a small percentage of females who watch our videos, and I want to make some more female-specific videos, and I'm hoping that that's going to be received well, and that we're going to, those will bring value to you out there. Obviously, things like CPP updates, the pension updates that are related to the older people out there, and the emotional side of retiring. It's not all crunching numbers. There's a big part of it, and in some of the case studies, you're going to see the emotional part of it is big as well. So most important thing, I guess, is we are going to be doing more, keeping our own videos going, but doing more joint videos. That is clearly a strength of our channel that we heard from you. It's been like literally 2 years. I think 2 years, February the 28th. So we're basically bumping up against that right now. And thank you for inviting me to do this 2 years ago. As I've said before on this channel, I was skeptical, I was anxious, like I can't do this, but it's been a blast, and I'm looking forward to continuing down this road as long as I'm enjoying doing it, as long as you're all getting some benefit from it.
No, you're welcome. And I think, I'll thank you, and I think the audience thanks you for what you do, clearly, because hey, you're the one that should be quote unquote retired, and you're the one that should quote unquote not be working, but you do put a lot of work into the planning of these videos. You're working with our you are still working. This is maybe call it semi-retirement. It's very obviously acknowledged and appreciated from my end, but I think the viewers too, they clearly do really appreciate what you have to say. So
thanks for that. It just reminded me, like I literally worked, I think total like 27, 28 years or so as an advisor. And I'm not joking when I say virtually every day. I think maybe a handful of days where I said I had rough days. Every other day in my entire career, I went into the office, I met with people, managed portfolios, and I just loved it. So I never felt like that was really work for me. And it was a hard decision to make that switch out. And so now doing this, I don't feel like I'm working right now either. I know you can call it that. I'm using my time, but heck, I got to do something with my time, so I might as well do this. So yeah, thanks, Brandon. And thanks again to all of you who took the time to express your thoughts, to come in. So yeah, we're going to
expect more of us.
One-stop shop, as Meg would say. So expect more.
For sure.
You run, but you can't hide.
Try to do as many in-person ones when possible. When either you're back or we're here, or vice versa. Zoom, we'll have to cut it for, unfortunately, a lot of them.
We will do some of those, but a side benefit is because you are a dad now, because you have a baby who just turned 1 a few weeks ago, we're making more regular trips to the city. Brandon thinks we're going to see him, but we're going to see Ava, so we're going to continue that. So yeah, we'll have lots of opportunities for in-person as well.
Well, hey, thank you guys for sticking around for the announcement. Dad, maybe you can send it off. I'm I'm excited for this, and I think we've come to the right decision. Is what I believe.
And if you don't treat me well, I'm starting in my own channel. So
do it.
It's still out
you know,
there.
It's funny, not to hang things on, but it's like,
yeah.
I thought this is maybe like, you know, when I kind of, you know, worked for you at the firm and I did everything, and then I branched off.
Yeah.
You know, we always talk about coming full circle.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, the roles were reversed, and now we're sitting here, and you're the one that's straying off and then leaving the nest, and you know, I'm not gonna let you go that easy. I'm gonna bring you back in.
Okay.
You know, you're too nice. You let me go branch off, and it worked well. But you're not leaving.
Everybody, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in all the videos that we're going to be coming up individually or joint. So as always, don't forget about our Investing Academy. We will put a link in the description below, and
with that,
we'll see you in the next video.